So welcome to Convos with Claire with stylist J. Bolin, all the way here from Dallas to show at the Bomb Fashion Show. How do you feel?
Oh my God, I feel amazing. I have lots of emotions. I woke up this morning and I was feeling like, what the heck have I got myself into? And it's a little bit of this imposter syndrome that comes upon you, like you don't belong here. This is not a space for you. But you have made us feel so welcome. Maybe that's where the intimidation was coming from, the fact that I have to open up the show tonight. But it's gonna be fun.
So tell us about your collection and what we can expect.
Oh my God, so the collection is called Grace in Motion. And so why did I call it that? One is because I love Grace Jones. And I love grace and I need mercy. I need both of those. So all those things. And so to see it in motion, when you see the hair and the makeup and the wardrobe, it tells like one full story from head to toe, which is always so important for me.
Yeah.
As a fashion stylist, it's just so important. So I love to say I have a little bit of an advantage because as a designer, because I start off as a fashion stylist.
Yeah.
And so now I'm understanding just the story from head to toe. So.
And let's talk about the hair. You know, we have Mael Organics here as the presenting sponsor. So
Yes.
talk about how you
Oh my God. So
Mael into the
my
hair.
stylist came in and they found out that we had Mael products to work with and they were so obsessed. I think every last one of them were geeked out. They were like, oh my God, we have Mael products? I'm like, yes, you have Mael products to do the hair. The hair is like a mushroom style. So I'm going with like this whole like 70s, very retro chic moment. And so the Mael products, they cut hair this morning, got everything situated. And I was like, well, you have styling product to do whatever you want to do. And so it was like, you get one, you get one, you get Mael. So that's the moment that we had. So I'm obsessed. And I just feel like collaboration is the biggest, most important thing that any of us can do in the fashion market today. And so obviously hair plays a vital role in that.
Exactly. I want to dial it back a little bit.
Okay,
I know we don't have a lot of time. The show is in like 3 hours, but tell us about where you're from and how your Southern roots informed your styling, your life, your career. Just tell us your origin story.
I'm originally from Mississippi. I reside in Dallas, Texas now. And my dad gave me $1,000 to move to Dallas, Texas, to leave Mississippi and to kind of get a fresh start, a new start at life. And so I took that $1,000 and became one of the fastest growing styling agencies in the world. And I got to this moment where I was like, you know what, I want to do something else outside of styling. I wanted to offer something to the everyday women. I'm styling all these celebrities across the world, but then my everyday women are at home like, how can I get that? When can I get that? I can't afford you, but give me something that I can afford. And so I started to create this collection, this line that was affordable to everyday women. Okay. Speaking of everyday women, I grew up around everyday women hearing the things that they actually wanted, needed. I grew up around my mom, my cousins, my aunts, and just beautiful Black women. In Mississippi, who was able to speak, and they told the truth. So they're like, I need something that fits my arms, I need something that covers my legs, I need something because I'm tall, I need a shoe because my feet are a little larger. Like all those different elements were into play, and so it's important for me. So now I have the ear to hear what they want, so I'm bringing that to life.
I love it. What advice would you give to an up-and-coming stylist from Mississippi in how to become a celebrity stylist and designer?
I would say probably play the same role that I did, because there aren't any real, like, there's not a lot of celebrities in Mississippi. There are some that are there, but it's not a plethora. This is not the celebrity capital, right? It's not the fashion capital. So I called myself a celebrity stylist before I had even worked with a stylist ever. And so when I did that, it started to attract people that were celebrities or high profile people to the brand. I was on MySpace at the time.
Oh, wow. Take it back.
I was on MySpace, and then I ended up growing a following on MySpace. And the first client that I ever had was Melinda Williams, Bird from Soul Food. And she flew into Mississippi. And I told her I wanted to work with her. She flew in and we did a photo shoot, and it just worked from there. So it's obviously word of mouth, keeping God first, working your butt off, because that's just what it requires in this market, and continue to create stories. That's what we're doing today here. We're creating stories from head to toe. As I'm watching all the other designers in the room, I'm like, it is a beautiful nightmare in this room right now. Like, it's designers everywhere, it's hairstylists everywhere, it's makeup artists everywhere, but everybody is, we're all working together to create a story, different stories at that.
And I love what you said about calling yourself a stylist before you became one? Because I did the same thing. I told everybody I was a fashion journalist when I was a researcher at a magazine. I had cards printed out. And I remember I quit my first job and I gave the card to my boss and she was like, "Oh, you're a fashion writer?" And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But how important your words are, and speaking what you want into existence and manifesting it in that way. So
it's so important. Speaking life over yourself. And then that's in the beginning. And then you'll get to a place where you're in the midst of and you're doing really good, and you're going to still need that little bit of faith to push you forward, and those little bit of moments where it's gonna, we got to say, I got it today. Yeah. I can do this today. So continually speaking life over yourself is important.
Talk about faith and how important faith is in your fashion journey.
I don't know how anybody makes it without faith. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's the only thing that keeps us all rolling. On those mornings where none of us want to get up, where you don't even want to get up to even use your Mayo product in the morning time, where you don't even want to put on your fabulous pieces, where you don't even want to log on to Instagram to even see your page. You look at yourself and say, why am I here? How did I get here? Am I gaining too much weight? Have I lost it as life passed me by? And you just say, I don't want to do this anymore. But faith will be the one thing that makes you get up out of bed, even when you don't want to feel like, even if you don't feel like doing it. Yeah. So faith is just so important, believing in something that's bigger than you, something that you can't necessarily see.
Yeah, and one of my favorite phrases is God doesn't give you a vision without making provision.
That is so true. Oh my God. Now that's a whole nother Convo conversation right there. Oh my God. Any entrepreneur knows that you need provision, and that's the one thing that scares us all. Sometimes we don't like to move forward because we're scared. We're like, but God, how'd you give me a vision like this and I don't see a way for it to happen? It's like my bills are due, I'm behind on things, I'm trying to figure things out, and God's like, I just need you to do you while I do me.
Yeah. Okay, last thing about Monique Rodriguez, the founder of Mael Organics. She's such an inspiration to me. She's
such an inspiration to me as well. First of all, any person that's dedicated as a businesswoman, as busy as she is, she's always so fly. She has children. Yeah. She's a wife. But then she takes out time in the morning to come online to speak to all of us, to speak life over everybody, to have like a mini Bible study in the morning times, which I think is so cool. As like you never get a chance to see like the CEOs of the companies to come around, or the founder of these products to come around and have conversation. Yeah. She speaks life as she provides really great product for styling.
And I love that a faith-based brand is supporting so many faith-based people. So I really feel a shift in the industry.
I'm loving it.
It's starting with us.
I'm loving it. Let's go.
All right. See you guys at Showtime.